Hello Virgo, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I am so happy that you have joined me here for your weekly reading for December 1st to the 7th. Happy December. Now, I wanted to take this opportunity to really welcome each and every one of you. Whether you're new to my channel or whether you are returning, I just want to really give a shout out and a thank you for taking the time to spend with me. And not only that time that you spend, but also the energy that you're sharing with me as well. It really does truly mean a lot. All right, Virgo, I think it's really important that we mention that we have a full moon in Gemini on December 4th. This really illuminates and sheds light on choices, conversations, and ideas. It's a very powerful time for us to remember to speak our truth, clear the air, stay open to maybe newer perspectives. And it's really also important to figure out maybe what things we do need to let go of, maybe those old stories that no longer match who we are becoming. All right, so let's keep all that in mind as we get right into your reading. We're going to start with your angel message and number. We will reveal this at the end of the reading. So let's see, Virgo. As we enter December, it's been a very interesting 2025. Let's now get your angel message. Now, this is the message the angels want to share with you, Virgo, before we get into all of the other messages. I find it's usually a message that we refer to once everything is laid down as well. So let's see what that is for you as well. All right, special message that you would like to share with Virgo. So let's see. We've got number 15. All right, could be a very important number for some of you, so please make note of that, especially when it comes through the angel messages. It could be birth dates. Somebody with life path 6 could also be something that kind of strikes you as important. But the message is increase your knowledge. It says education brings opportunities. Take a course, pick up a book, or find a mentor to teach you what your soul longs to know. You know, when we increase our knowledge, of course, we have, it gives us also power to understand things better, to communicate things better. Increasing our knowledge doesn't necessarily always mean that we have to go and sign up for a course. Increasing our knowledge comes from just taking the initiative and seeking truth and seeking better understandings with people that we care about as well. When we have that knowledge and we're able to apply it to things as well, you know, I really do believe that in itself is very much a blessing. And I really feel like it matches your energy as well, Virgo, because you are the seeker of knowledge. It also can help you prepare as well, especially if you are maybe headed in a direction of a new job, or maybe you are looking at some educational pursuits as well. All right, let's now get your main energy. And we're going to do that through the major arcana. So what I've done is I've pulled those 22 cards out of the deck. And now we're going to see what Spirit would like to share with you with that. So the major arcana card that best represents the energies for Virgo for the first full week of December. What is that main energy? Oh, there it is there. You've got number 2, the High Priestess, definitely following your intuition. There might even be some things, you know, almost like she can be quite mysterious, the High Priestess. And sometimes there's still some things that are a little bit, you know, maybe left unsaid. Could be that you are getting the knowledge you need. This is a very purposeful week between gaining and increasing your knowledge. Some of you could be doing that spiritually as well. The High Priestess really is showing that it's time for you to embrace that inner knowingness, that inner guidance, that those messages that come through your dreams, or maybe even through sequences. Sometimes things do come through number sequences. It's just really, it's a highly sensitive time to really be in touch and in tune with your own psychic gifts and following it. So be a little bit more in tune with what your body, your mind, your heart is saying. because they have some incredible messages and a lot of information to share with you as well. So very, very important. That high priestess, she has nothing covering her head, right? The only thing there is limitless opportunities. So open yourself up to those. All right, we're going to now get your incoming energies. I'm using Wisdom of the Oracle here. I list all of my all the decks that I choose to use. Spirit does sort of speak through the cards for me, so that's why my decks change from week to week. But you can see the list of those in the description. All right, let's get these incoming energies here for you, Virgo. Spirit guides for this week. Anything else that you'd like to share? All right, we've got the underneath the deck. All right, we've got number 18, serendipity underneath the deck. I feel like that really goes in hand with really being quite happy, joyful, feeling positive, feeling uplifted. I feel uplifted is a really, really great word here because you almost feel like you're taking flight here. Serendipity can be moments in life where things do take us by surprise. They bring in a welcoming, positive, spiritual energy. You could be meeting somebody new. Somebody, it could be love for some of you. Certainly could be friendships for some of you. Serendipity is about moments that open our eyes to maybe something that we didn't even envision. So it can take us down a new and exciting path. It can certainly help us increase our knowledge as well. By increasing your knowledge, you could be opening up the doors for things as well that are actually linked to something that takes your breath away a little bit. Number 49, the observer, very much Virgo energy. Sometimes we need to sit back and observe things. What that does is it helps you as well gain the knowledge that you need, especially if you're trying to gather information before you set sail on some sort of new venture. And whether that venture includes finances and work and career, or whether it's more on a personal level, or maybe it's family, events, serendipitous moments, love. Okay, so it's going to be different. But, taking that time out to observe, there's going to be some details I think that you are going to really pick up on this week. When we observe, it helps us to intuitively see things differently. I think you're almost seeing things a little clearer as well. So this is a very important week to observe. Keep in mind that messages can certainly be, there can be things that are triggering things for you as well. And by being and keeping your eyes and ears open, I think you're also going to see that there will be a little bit more serendipitous moments as well. It'll be interesting to see as we get down into the tarot cards. Now we are out of Mercury retrograde. Okay, Mercury retrograde just ended the day before. I guess it was the 29th of November. So now with it going direct, communications, certainly can be opening up in a little bit more of a positive way as well. All right, let's get into your tarot cards. We're going to get 3 rows of 2, beginning, middle, end of week, but always use your intuition with how these messages, how they reach you. It's going to be different for each of you. So let's get those first 2, and then we will clarify them. Sometimes they want to come out, and then they go right back in. So there we go. All right, so this week you could find that this week is, maybe the pace is a little bit slower, but it's actually a week of preparation. It's a week that shows dedication, it shows determination, and it shows that you're being very careful with where you plant your seeds. You want to invest things in your life, and investments in our life come in all different ways, right? Because we invest into our relationships, whether they're platonic or love. We also invest into monetary things as well. But let's start here with the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, both very much earth energy, so they certainly match the Virgo energy quite well. Now, the Knight of Pentacles could definitely be a representation of you. I think it is messages that are coming through because knights can be those messengers. The Knight of Pentacles is planting seeds. So I do feel like that you are gaining some sort of knowledge or increasing your knowledge, and you have been observing. Whether or not you're observing things this week, or whether or not you've just been in that mode, it's now time to start planting those seeds. Because with nourishment, with sunshine, which you can see illuminated behind the card, that is really going to grow something. And it could grow something quite substantial, because the Knight of Pentacles is very meticulous. They have a plan. They're not just throwing the seeds everywhere, so to speak. They're actually saying, okay, I want to invest in something and I want it to be long term. So I think this is why you're observing it first. The Seven of Coins really shows that you are evaluating where you are today with investments in your life and where you want to be tomorrow. And there could be opportunities of maybe another, somewhere to invest, maybe something different. But this is certainly evaluating what you want to do. Something can still be building growth, and you could decide to take a little bit of that growth and put it somewhere else. And that could be what it is too. It's kind of like you're diversifying where you commit yourself and where you want to, again, grow something in your life. Let's now get the clarifying cards for the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. Let's get those. There we go. Knight of Pentacles. He is a slow-moving knight, but that's okay. It's like you're in something for the long term here. Let's see. King of Cups. Could be relationship. King of Cups. Kings are definitely leaders. There's no gender with any of the cards. Watery energy, so Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Very grounded in their emotions. I feel like, honestly, the seeds that you're planting could be linked to emotions in some sense as well. Being able to communicate your emotions. You almost really feel really strong and confident about how you feel about something as well. So the seeds that you're planting could have something to do with maybe relationships, of course, in your life. But it could be something even deeper than that, because the King of Cups, again, like I said, is very, very grounded. They're balanced with their emotions. Even though sometimes life can feel a little bit of topsy-turvy, it's like the King of Cups is able to hold it together emotionally. And I feel like there is a message that's coming about really something opening up for you, something that has substance to it, something that has stability to it. And I feel like it's matching what your heart might be calling out to you, following your intuition. Like I said, it's very important for you to follow what your heart is saying. Let's look at the Seven of Coins. What do we have here with the Seven of Coins here for you, Virgo? The Three of Cups, again, look at all this. With grounded energy comes also two cups, okay? The cup signs, not two of cups, and I apologize if that comes across like that. What I'm meaning is that you have two cards of clarification that are part of that cup family. The Three of Cups is about a celebration of some sort, and I feel like you're celebrating something that you've committed to. Maybe something that you've been committing to, you're evaluating because you're ready to take it to the next step further. And I feel like it's a decision that is taking you time to decide, because it needs to emotionally feel secure for you. And that can be many different areas of your life. Remember, this is a collective reading, so it's going to impact each of you differently. But that could be personal relationships, but that can also be business ventures as well. Let's look at the next two cards. For Virgo, definitely beautiful celebrations. When we celebrate with the Three of Cups, we're doing that with people that we truly want to celebrate things with. And wow, now you've got the King of Pentacles and the Fool energy. The Fool, of course, being a major arcana card, and it is the beginning of the journey. It's the very first card. Very impactful as well. Let's start with the King of Pentacles. It is somewhat Taurus energy, but it can represent you, Virgo, as well. Kings, we know kings are definitely leaders. So I really feel with the King of Cups and now the King of Pentacles, you are really getting a nice firm foundation and solid foundation and better understanding of what it is you want and where you want it to take you. This Knight of Pentacles, I said, is planting seeds for success and is very meticulous and is very much disciplined. And that is very much what that King of Pentacles is. So I feel like there is something here is there's a great deal of elevation It's like your life is elevating to another level. King of Pentacles, again, this is about long-term success. This is about planting the seeds for good fortune in your life. Good fortune comes with blessings. Blessings that we sometimes work very hard to achieve. We put all of that positive energy out there. And in hopes to start seeing that, it starts to pay off. And I feel like the King of Pentacles is the preparations that you're making for your long term. And it certainly has something to do with the Fool energy, which is new, unlimited potential. There's so many things that could open up here. I feel this ties into the serendipity quite well as well for you. The Fool is almost ready, like they're at the edge, right? You're almost at the edge here of this cliff, and they don't feel anxiety, all right? Maybe some people think that they're foolish, but it's almost like they're ready to take this leap. They feel that the leap that they're going to take, the risk maybe it's calculated risk that they're going to take, is worth it because it's something that's going to provide them stability moving forward. All right, let's get the clarifiers for these two cards as well. So let's start with the King of Pentacles. Spirit guides for Virgo. What would you like to share? Thank you. You got the Seven of Cups. I feel like there's so much going on in your mind because I feel like there's a lot of emotional opportunities available to you at this time. The Seven of Cups can sometimes feel scattered. It can feel fragmented. It can feel a little bit all over the board, but it's only because there's multiple things that are coming in for you as well. So it's all in the way that you adapt to this energy. The Seven of Cups can certainly be a reminder that, life can be full of wonderful blessings. And of course, there can be things in life that we have to just deal with. And emotionally, it's just you have more opportunity at this time that maybe others haven't had. It's time to prioritize this, especially since a lot of this can affect what you want long term. Again, I feel like it's showing multiple opportunities, and these are opportunities that don't just hit your pocketbook. They're all about the emotional links and ties that you have to it as well. So lots of wonderful things are opening up. It's how you apply your energy to it so that you can stay grounded with it as well. Now with the Fool, let's see. The Devil. Now, you know what? That Devil, you see the way that card flew out? I don't take reversals, and I'm sure if any of you are returning, you know that I don't normally. But sometimes Spirit has different messages intended for certain readings. And the way that flew out, I feel like the new beginning and risk that you're taking in life is removing the toxicities that are in your life. Number 15, the Devil, which is reversed here, can be Capricorn energy. I feel like you are on a new path where you are not allowing yourself to feel caged up anymore. You're speaking your truth, and with that beautiful full moon in Gemini, it's such a wonderful time to take that powerful energy of speaking your truth, clearing the air, and also this is about letting go of those old stories that no longer serve you and they don't align with who you are becoming. So this is why that had to flip upside down. The new you is a releasing whatever has made you feel trapped in any way. That can be with work. Our finances can make us feel trapped. Life circumstances. I feel like something is coming in for you that takes you by surprise. I got the 5. All right. Last row here, we've got the 5 of Pentacles. We've got the King of Swords. I think light is certainly, you've got a lot of kings, first of all, in your reading. All right. The only king you don't have is the King of Wands, and we still have to clarify these. You've got the King of Cups, you've got the King of Pentacles, you've got the King of Swords. You've got a beautiful balance of emotion, stability, and knowledge, and understanding, and truth. I feel like you've been really going at things alone here with the 5 of Pentacles, somewhat waiting for blessings to come in for you, hoping for those blessings to come in. It can be a struggle sometimes when we feel like we're always having to, output all this energy, and we feel like we're on this path solely alone. I don't believe that is the case in any way for you, Virgo. I think that there are blessings that are coming in because there is light reflecting through that stained glass window. This can be feeling a little lost spiritually. Maybe you're trying to regain that spiritual connection. A lot of that will come through the High Priestess. All right, you're increasing your knowledge, which is really helping you to have a better understanding of your own purpose. The 5 of Pentacles can, for some of you, feel like financial hiccups here and there, and you're trying to work your way through them. We haven't clarified it yet, so let's see what happens here. And then the King of Swords, I feel like, can be a contract of some sort, can be somebody who's supporting you with a contract, maybe helping you to decipher a contract, give you some information to, of course, help you increase your knowledge. Could be through somebody as well. This King of Swords could very well be a mentor. Very mature, no gender, but definitely has a very mature sort of, they represent maturity. The King of Swords will also be more of an air sign, so Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. This could fit quite nicely into that Gemini full moon on December 4th. Whatever it is that you are looking to shed light on here with this Five of Coins, I believe the King of Swords is there to really help facilitate that as well. The other message that I'm getting through here with the Five of Coins is that, I think you really are, you can be really hard on yourself sometimes. And I think that, you need to light needs to be shed that there's a lot of strengths that you need to start focusing on that you already have. So focus on those strengths. Let's get the clarifier for the Five of Coins, please. And you got the King of Wands. Is that not funny that I said you've got all the kings, but you don't have the King of Wands? And then I said, but we haven't clarified this yet. And then the King of Wands comes up. So Spirit is certainly listening to us today, Virgo. The King of Wands is taking very powerful leadership here. In fact, you've got leadership in every single aspect of your life. And I feel like there's this sense of leadership, this sense of balance, this sense of direction that's happening for you. This is a very, very important week for you. And I think this is why the increase of your knowledge is really the spiritual message that is important for you to really consider. The King of Wands is ready to go for something. I feel like there could be a contract of some sort, something that's opening up new blessings for you. I think it might be something that you hadn't really planned for in some sense. I think that what you've been planning for and planting seeds with is something that's really important, and it's put you on a path. But I think along that path, there's going to be some serendipitous moments that are going to take you by surprise, that are going to warm your heart. The King of Wands is definitely a leader. They're definitely confident. They're very positive. And I feel like there's an element of your life that's sort of shifting. And your attitude towards yourself is going through a shift. Let's look at the King of Swords. Let's find out. And you've got the Nine of Swords. We're going to also clarify that. That's the fears that we have, especially as we start to adjust and start to adapt to changes. I do believe that a lot of your intuition is coming through your dreams, though. Okay, the Nine of Swords, yes, it can feel like nightmares sometimes because it feels sort of like the reoccurring things in life that we want to find closure with. What we find when we go to sleep at night, they just sort of re-enter our mind. I feel like there's clarity that's coming in, and it's just an adjustment period here. But I do believe that a lot of this insight comes through your dreams. So be careful, or prepare yourself. Maybe have a journal beside your bed. I do that myself because I have intense dreams. So sometimes I'll just wake up and it'll be like I remember a few things, even if it's just a number, even if it's just a color or just a feeling. Just journalize it, because by the time you wake up in the morning, you won't remember. And then you've got the healing energy with number 17, the star. So again, you're healing from something for sure. I think that because you are increasing your knowledge with something this week, and somebody I believe is really a mentor for you, they're really helping you gain a better perspective, a better understanding of the things in your life that no longer match what you are becoming, because you are actually becoming this King of Wands. Fiery, positive, I can do it, taking a little bit of a risk, ready to release the things in your life that no longer serve you emotionally, physically, spiritually. All right, you are ready for this shift. Okay, let's get your angel message. Now that all the cards are laid, let's get your angel message, and then we're going to close out your reading. So what is the special message that you'd like to share? That one flipped. So we've got a flipper, and we're going to go through it one more time. There we go. There's always one that wants to fly out. But the flipper was, make time to play and have fun and be free. Right? And I think that that's exactly what you're doing here. Because the Fool energy is, they're making time. They're releasing the restrictions, the devil upside down or reversed. You're releasing those restrictions to allow yourself to have a little bit more fun in life. Be free and have that fun. And then the card that wanted to fly out was, remember that it's okay to be happy. It really is. All right. So it's okay to be happy. Enjoy the happiness. All right, let's look at, kings are just a huge part of your path this week. And in fact, I believe that is one of the most important messages, is the king energy. But the other energy that I think is interesting is number 15, the increase your knowledge, and then having the devil upside down or reversed is also number 15. I feel like you are increasing your better understandings of the things that you need to release yourself from as well. So very powerful energy with that number 15. So keep that in mind. But the most important number is the number I'm going to reveal now. You got lessons learned. All right, we've got 9999. It says accumulation, results, benefits, reflection, and completion. It says take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive towards your goals. Maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back. You have made it, and the reward goes to you. And you have. You've learned a lot of lessons, and I think that this is why you're able to apply these new seeds that you want to plant. Not only from a stability or grounded energy, but also from an emotional energy as well. I want to thank you so very much for joining me, Virgo. I hope that you enjoyed your weekly reading. Please let me know by liking, sharing, subscribing. I'll love it when you leave comments as well. Thank you very much for being a positive part of this Positive Light community. And until next week, sending love, light, and positive vibes.